Hello everyone and welcome to a movie review quickie. This was going to be Avatar Way of Water, but due to controversy, we've decided against it. Dean saw it himself. Instead, we will compensate with Guillermo Del Toro's Pinocchio.
And I already reviewed Avatar all by myself.
I just said
that. So we sat through Guillermo Del Toro's Pinocchio based on the public domain book. And
let me tell you, this movie was downright amazing. It was respectful to the source material, but let me tell you, they went above and beyond.
What I love about this film that it doesn't try to copy off the Disney film. Unlike Disney themselves copying themselves.
That's the thing about this movie. They're not afraid to go into some creepy territory, and they had some pretty interesting changes. Like this takes place in the 20th century, around from World War I all the way to World War II.
And have you seen the trailer that with Geppetto's character going through?
Yeah, this has some serious topics like grief, exploitation, and fascism.
Yeah, and this causes him to create a puppet that would look like his late son, and he created Pinocchio.
Well, we already know what happened here, but like I said, this movie focuses on heavy subjects like loss, war, exploitation, and, as mentioned before, fascism. Given that this takes place during fascist Italy, when Benito Mussolini was in charge. Speaking of which, he's played by Tom Kenny in this, and let me tell you, he plays a really hilarious dictator of Italy.
There's something involved with this character we can't give away, but let me tell you, the scene involving what Pinocchio does.
What I love about this film is that it wasn't afraid. It knows when to be funny, knows when to be serious. It is a perfect balance of that. Oh, and the animation, it was seamless.
The animation is amazing. Like, I wonder how long this took to get the animation quality right.
Yeah, they're so great, you can't tell that sometimes it's actually stop motion. It's that good.
Yeah, because I did watch a behind the scenes of it, like a 30-minute one from Guillermo Del Toro, that it was done through stop motion. And like I said, this must have been like the hardest animation to go through. And they pulled it off.
Oh, yeah.
And what else? And so let's go over the characters.
Yeah, there is no Jiminy Cricket that's copyrighted to Disney. Instead, there's Sebastian Cricket, played by Ewan McGregor, and he pulls it off. Yeah, he really does pull off this character.
Yeah, and love that he's like Pinocchio's conscious, but even though he always tried to tell him, but unfortunately the villain gets in the way. And
there are several villains.
But we'll get to them in just a sec. But now let's go over Geppetto. Oh man,
played by the he is a complex character. And he does develop halfway through. He does develop through the movie, so do bear that in mind.
And now let's go over Pinocchio in this film.
Oh yeah. Pretty endearing, and he does have moments where he does develop as a character.
Exactly, and also the kid voicing Pinocchio does a really good singing.
Yeah, the kid, whoever played him, gave their all to this character, and let me tell you,
and I also really like the monkey. I'm sorry, I can't remember the monkey's name. Something Spasso, what?
I don't know, but anywho, like I said, the kid who played Pinocchio, like, his performance is top notch.
And now let's go over the villain, the puppeteer. puppeteer guy.
Well, there's several villains in this, actually.
Well, the puppeteer,
the puppeteer played by
the actor from Alita Battle Angel,
and the fascist officer played by Ron Perlman. And let me tell you, the officer is a fucking monster.
Well, earlier you told me the puppeteer guy's a monster.
Yeah, but I mean, if you saw what the officer did, yeah, I think you would agree when I say this.
And we also have the giant sea monster, which sadly is not called Monstro because, again...
Copyright by Disney.
And like I said, the sea monster itself was very creative, actually pretty terrifying.
And we got to saw the whole body of it rather than just like the head, like in some stop motion flicks. Nothing against them, but the fact that we got to saw the whole thing is just really just shows the quality of the movie.
Yeah,
and I mean that in a good way.
And I also really like Del Toro's take on the Blue Fairy, who we see at the beginning.
Oh yeah, this isn't the family-friendly version of Pinocchio. They, like I said, they're not afraid to be creepy.
Yeah, and heck, there's these strange-looking black rabbits, and I heard the black rabbits were actually in the book, believe it or not. You can look at me and tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, that's what you say all the time for Fandemic.
I got that from a internet meme. I'll have to show you that sometime in the future.
So, and also, I really love how Del Toro retells the story in his own way.
Oh yeah.
And again, I'm glad that he doesn't want a copy of the Disney film. And okay, enough of
this. It does its own original thing. I don't know what else to say. It is just a downright outstanding film.
So
might be the best of this year.
Yeah, the best of this year, and probably a nice way to end it for this year.
So yeah.
So
A-, no, A+.
you got us there.
Yeah, I almost said A-. That was an honest mistake. Yeah, this film gets an A+.
A+, and probably on my list of fame. Hey everyone, we're all gonna get laid! Yay! Sorry, I had to go there.
That's fine.
So yeah, and also no preview because it was on. We saw it on Netflix.
So yeah, if you have Netflix, I highly recommend you see this film.
Oh yeah, it will definitely be worth your time, and you will not be disappointed. Trust us, Del Toro really put his heart into this, just like Zack Snyder did with his version of Justice League.
So yeah.
So Del Toro, if you're watching this, you should be proud.
Yeah, you've actually shown time and again you care about the projects that you do, and that in of itself should be praised.
Yeah, and I love your Hellboy movies, and I freaking love Pacific Rim. And now you gave us another masterpiece, and this is one of them. So and you made Walt Disney proud, and the original author.
Well,
so yeah, that's about it. We're gonna have to end this on a 1.5-minute intermission. So,
well, thank you for a good 2022,
and hopefully be better than last year because December kind of sucked. I can't get it.
Yeah. So that being said,
so we're gonna end this on a high note. So again, this is ending.
Life Post Home, signing off, and have a good rest of your day.
And Happy New Year, everyone, and Happy Holidays.
Take care.
Should our acquaintance be forgotten? About to mine. Should our acquaintance be forgotten? Days of our time. We cheer about the present prisoner in Spain. But was the one who really put on all and shine. For all and shine. For all and shine. We cheer a couple times. Cheer for all and shine. And surely you'll be a pint soup. And surely I'll be mine. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for our time. We feel we are bound to bring some proof the downward Spain. Our born to treat some really good boundaries of our time. For our shine. all and shine. We have a cup of candy, ship for all and shine. We have a cup